Good morning from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Here we are at the welcome sign, home of Fame Recording Studios and birthplace of the Muscle Shoals sound. So we're gonna check out everything this town has to offer, grab some lunch, grab some coffee, check out the Fame Recording Studios, and head over to the Alabama Music Hall of Fame museum they have here. So let's go check it out. Starting off with some lunch here at Stanfield's. It's only just maybe half mile from the sign we just filmed the intro at. And looking online, it looks like they have some awesome bakery goods and some awesome food. And here is the hours for Stanfield's. It is a really nice restaurant in here. Nice bar area. You got the Orange Crush sign on the wall over there. Ford Motor Company. Sunbeam Bread out of Nashville. And we got a little table over here. So one of the things that they're known for here is the salad bar. We love a good salad bar. Here's all the toppings, the ham, egg, cheese, you got grapes, tomatoes. You got a nice little assortment here on the salad bar. And on the other side here, you got a few more toppings. And you have all the dressings. It's just a nice salad bar here. And also, look at this. All the cakes. And you have cookies and pies, all kinds of good sounding things here. Italian cream, death by chocolate. Oh man, cupcakes, cheesecakes, everything. We got some good looking salads here. Dad loaded his up with like okra, pepperoni, all kinds of good things on there. Mine's got a bunch of egg, which I love, croutons, ham. I went to all three of the different dressings that sounded good. The honey mustard, their house-made ranch, just like a vinaigrette over here. But pretty cool looking salad bar up there. Lunch has arrived. My brother here went with the lemon pepper grilled chicken sandwich, hush puppies. Dad got this huge burger there, pepper jack cheese, bacon, onion straws, or onion rings on it. Looks really good. Then I went with the classic chicken and waffles with the powdered sugar and some fresh hot syrup right there. Looks like it's going to be a great lunch here. That was an awesome lunch. Great service, great food. I love a good fresh salad bar, and it was super fresh. The dressings were great. That vinaigrette was my favorite. And the chicken and waffles are really good. The server did let me know that waffles are very sweet here, so just a heads up on that, and I loved it. It was like it was the powdered sugar waffle like you're used to, like the Belgian, but it had like a crystallized kind of sugar on it. Chicken was fresh and hot. And this is a fantastic place. I was gonna get some dessert too, because like the cookies and pies and everything looked good, but man, you get filled up on that salad bar and those chicken and waffles. I didn't need no dessert. So there we go. Good lunch out here in Muscle Shoals area, and then now some of this stuff is not actually Muscle Shoals. So some of it's like in the surrounding areas, but just gonna call the whole general area Muscle Shoals. But it's all within just a few miles of each other right here. It's a very close area out here. But we're heading over to the Music Hall of Fame now, the Alabama Music Hall of Fame now, and then I think after that the recording studio. But man, oh man, if y'all in this area, definitely eat here for sure. It is fantastic. We have made it over to the Alabama Music Hall of Fame Museum. It's been a long time since we've been here. 1994 was the last time we've been here. And it's a little bit loud with the fountains, but I love water features. I love fountains. I was like, this is a perfect spot to take a look at this from the outside here and do the intro on this side here. I just love a good fountain, and it's beautiful here. So we're gonna head inside and see if it's changed any. Blues Trail, Mississippi to Alabama. Some information there about the Blues Trail. Musicians have long crossed the Alabama-Mississippi border to perform and record. Mississippians such as Albert King, Little Milton, and Pop Staples recorded at studios in Muscle Shoals and Sheffield, including those owned by Mississippi natives Rick Hall and Quinn Ivy. This is that fountain right here. Oh man, that is a really cool fountain out here. It's a beautiful day today. It's getting a little cooler now, getting closer to, well, it is spooky season for us, getting closer to the official spooky season. Beautiful grounds out here. And something cool too, I love nostalgia. And it looks like this museum is like a time capsule right here. Like it has not changed at all. It's just the same old looking museum. I can't wait to see inside of it again. And look at the doors too. That's like a big record there, the gold record. Oh, doesn't this just look like something from the 80s or even older? This is so neat here. Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Look at all these stars when you first come inside. All the famous celebrities here. This is just a really nice entryway. Much more stars here. Randy Owen, Jeff Cook. Don Davis, look at Lionel Richie's. This is a lot of famous people. Temptations, the Five Jets. This is awesome already. Look at this big soundboard. Wow. Andy Williams, Roger Clark, and Randy McCormick at Fame's. This is from Fame Studios, which we're going to go to next. The stars fell in Alabama. This here talks about all the different famous artists and things like that. It kind of shows where they're from. So look way up in the very top, you know, see Florence and Russellville up there. It's kind of where we are. And the whole state down here. It's nice. Look, Fame Records, Muscle Shoals. Hank Williams, Montgomery. There's Rick Hall. This is the big photo or artist or photo artist, a big portrait room here of all the paintings of everybody famous. Tammy Wynette from Red Bay. Oh man, this is a really cool place. Lionel Richie, Hugh Martin. Very cool. I love this section here. You got like the concrete statues, the neon. There's Hank Williams Jr., Lionel Richie. There's Alabama. I think their bus is still here. It was here many, many years ago. And right behind us, we have a picture right here. I'll show y'all. But hey, Dad, go stand there. So Dad, in 1994, stood right here underneath this jukebox. So we're recreating all of our photos today too. So we'll insert that photo here in a second. But there's Dad right there. And then we'll enter the photo from Dad from 1994. And this is just, I love this place already. Nat King Cole, heading into the next part of the Music Hall of Fame. My dad loves jukeboxes. This is one of the reasons why we came here. And so we also have a jukebox at Mom and Dad's house as well. So the jukebox plays popular music by Alabama artists. And it literally, I know you may have heard my brother sing it too, but this has not changed at all since 30 years. So it's like a step back in time. This is so cool. Sun Recording Company. Sun Record Company. This is really neat displays and setups here. Old recording equipment, the old instruments and everything. Look at the giant guitar that they have. There's like so many good photo ops here too. This is cool. Jimmy Buffett, Pascagoula, Mississippi. A little information there about where he was born at and everything. Going right through the guitar. This old car here. Oh man, there's the bus too. Another display for Hank Williams here. Grand Ole Opry, which is of course in Nashville. And there's some information about Hank Williams there. A little hard to read with the glass. And then right behind us is the Bonneville. Solid gold country music car. Webb Pierce. And look at this old Bonneville. Wow. Got the horseshoes on the bumper here. Got the rifles on the side. Man, this is awesome. Cowboy boots in there. Got the guns for the door handles for the car. There's a look inside there. Got the guitar. Oh, you got that cowhide leather. Look at the saddle. Oh man, this is neat. The gear shifter is a revolver. Okay, this is really cool. This is a really neat. Well, there's the Alabama bus that you actually can still go inside of. Look at the front of this car too. Got the big steer from the horns, or the horns from the steer right there. The horse. Look at the old revolver on the front. Oh, and look, there's a jukebox over here. An old classic jukebox. This is what my dad loves right here. The Country Boy Eddie Show. Look at the old classic TV. They're actually playing it. This is just memories from when we came here before. Memories like my grandpa who loved like country music and things like that. This is just neat. And then the Alabama bus, and you can still get on it too. Let's hop right on here. And driver's seat. Got the little passenger seat right here. Man, I have not been on this bus since the 90s. Oh, this is neat. Buses nowadays definitely look a lot different, that's for sure. Sleeping quarters. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beds in here. And right here to the back. Which is a lot of good music played back here and songwriting. Look at the little windows, like a little sunroof back here. But man, oh man, times and things have changed for how they build the buses nowadays. And then coming out of the bus, you get a whole rhythm and blues section in here, Peacock records. Look at this, you have like a little awning here, like you're actually going into a building there, like an old blues club or something. Willie Mae Thornton. It's talking about the blues club information there. And then right behind us is the Alabama bus we just got off of. And this is inside this little blues club in here. Oh, nice. Martha Reeves. Y'all have to go to this. This is just such a cool museum. That museum was a fun time. It was so cool recreating all of our old pictures and just good memories there. It was a little sad though, there wasn't a whole lot of people there. So if you're in the area, stop by. It was like $15 a person to get in, so not too expensive at all. And now we're gonna go over to the Helen Keller house. That's where we just arrived at. And I think we got Fame Studios and probably grab some coffee. But so far it's been a fun little day out here in the Muscle Shoals area. The birthplace of Helen Keller. National Register of Historic Places. Before we go there, go over to this little fountain area to the left. Look at that big, beautiful tree there. This is a beautiful home. Let's see what this sign says here. This memorial fountain and garden is dedicated to the memory of the inspirational life of Miss Helen Keller of the Lyons, Alabama, in cooperation with the Lions International. That's like a whole area. You got the fountains here. There's some statues down there. And even more stuff beyond that. We'll take a look at all of it. Very beautiful out here. Helen Keller, 1880 to 1968. A great lady of courage and humanitarian service. I love how everything is around. I love how everything is around the edges of the house here. It's like you're walking and seeing all the beautiful fountains and everything. We still see the beautiful, beautiful home there. Let's see what all this is here. Now, when you do come here, inside that gated area is where you have to pay. Outside here is free of charge. So we're walking through the free part now, and at some point we'll walk behind the gates there. Helen Keller and Anne Sullivan Memorial. We have checked in. It was $10 per adult, $8 for senior, and they have guided and self-guided for the same price. So we're going to do a self-guided tour once they get done doing the guided tour here in about 10 minutes. So this is the cook's bedroom. And I think over here is the actual kitchen itself. Let's see here. So that's where so the house is here, the kitchen and the chef live outside out back. Here's the well. Some information about it there. The word water under her hand as water flowed over the other hand. Oh, that's cool. The mystery of language to 7-year-old Helen Keller. Some interesting information. This is that exact well right here. There's 2 more buildings outside. We're guessing this is going to be the ice house. They give you this little information booklet here when you buy your tickets, but it doesn't actually have like a map to show you what is what. But we're pretty sure this is going to be the ice house right here in front of us. What do you see in there, Pops? Oh, that goes way down there. That's got to be the ice house for sure. Yeah, so that's going to be a little ladder going down there. That's definitely going to be the ice house for sure. It's going to be underground, nice and climate controlled. It's probably a lot cooler in there right now. Let's see, let's open this door up here. This is another one of the houses here. And heading to the front porch of this house, let's see. The other one is the ice house. There's the gardens, the clearing. I'm trying to figure out what this house is. There's the main house we saw. The cottage, okay. I think this is the cottage here. So here's a look inside the cottage. Sewing basket belonged to Helen Keller's mother. This is beautiful here. Heading inside, the first thing we see is this museum room. There's a statue of Helen Keller at the well. There's a little bit of information about it. You can see it's got the braille on there as well. That's very cool. And you can maybe hear it in the background, but it's a guided tour nearby. So I said you can do self-guided or guided. It's no difference in price. It's just whatever you prefer. There was about a 5-minute wait for us to wait to do our own guided tour. You have to wait till they kind of clear all some of the rooms to get started. I love this statue of Helen Keller. It's so nice. A miracle worker. Helen Keller, 1819. We're going to head that way in a second. There's all kinds of neat pictures and everything here. Look at that. That painting there is very nice. And there's that coin they had. And there's like a mock-up drawing of the coin. Over here, a Braille Bible, Matthew and Mark. That is very interesting to see. So that's all Braille. A lot of photos of her family. Next up is the dining room. This is a huge dining room. A lot of times older homes, you see like smaller rooms. This is like high ceilings, tons of space in here. Very nice. Heading into the parlor. Look at the old organ over here too. It's just so spacious, so nice in here. I think we're turning right around following Dad. I think next is the master bedroom. There's looking out the front door. When you do come here, you actually go to the back door to come in. But there's the front and the parking lot. And Dad is here in the master or the main bedroom. Fireplace, the wash basin. I think we're going to head upstairs now. Look at the stairs going up. And look back at the main hallway here. The Helen Keller home. Built in 1820 on a 640-acre tract of land by Helen's grandparents David and Mary Fairfax Moore Keller. Coming upstairs, our little sewing room, beautiful dresses. I love how all the signs here have the Braille on it as well. It is Annie and Helen's bedroom. Now, Helen Keller was born in that cottage next door. This is her bedroom. And coming across the hall over here is the boys' bedroom. There's a look back down the stairs we just came up. And the boys' bedroom over here. Our next stop takes us to Fame Recording Studios, where it all started. Very famous recording studio. Lots of famous artists have been here. I love how old the building looks already on the outside. Parking is right here on the right. And then coming right over into the front entrance, we're going to check this place out. They do take reservations online, so that's what we did. And looking forward to this. I love like the old brickwork and everything. This is neat. Enter here. Fame Recording Studios, publishing records. A little sitting area out here, I guess, to wait for your tour. And there's some history about Fame Recording Studios right there. And tour times and gift shop hours are all right here. We have checked in for our tour. It's already looking really neat inside of here. This is the check-in area. You come right to this little kiosk right here. And we're going to check out the gift shop while we wait for our tour to start. But shirts and CDs. Very neat. The CDs, the Forrest Gump soundtrack. I think you heard that, don't you, Christopher? The Forrest Gump soundtrack? That looks so familiar.
Yes, I do.
There are these t-shirts here, Muscle Shoals, Famous Heavy. Hold on, Fame Recording Studios, Muscle Shoals, I'm coming. They have a little TV here, showing some different music and some different things from the outside. They also have some hats over here. Fame Recording Studios, Muscle Shoals. Very neat. Love the tie-dye shirt there. I love that Fame one up top. And back behind us, just more t-shirts as well. Here's a list of a few of the artists here. I'm just going to kind of hold it still and let y'all read all the names. A lot of artists here. A lot of artists here. Here's a map of the Shoals area you can get when you come inside. There's a couple of old pictures here. I'm looking forward to this. Here's a shirt here they had, and they have a few more like hats and shirts right here in the entryway. We are heading into our tour. Now we can't film the actual narration of the tour, but once they're done talking, we can show you each little room that we go into. But through these doors walk the finest musicians, songwriters, artists, and producers in the world. Fame Recording Studios, home of Muscle Shoals sound. As we come in, you come into this kind of break room area. There's all kinds of artists in here. On the walls, there's all the artists that have been here, all their photos. You may have to pause it and go a little bit quicker, just because we got to keep up with the tour. Here is Studio B's sound room. That is insane how big the soundboard is there. Couch, all the equipment. At the ceiling, all the lights, stars, or the whole stars on the ceiling there. It's so cool. It's just so awesome. And we're about to go on the other side there to see this studio. But man, this is amazing. So this is inside Studio B, and this is part of the original wall here. And what I'm touching right here is where Steven Tyler from Aerosmith would always touch and rub this corner here before recording, because this is where the mojo was. So literally, my hand is where Steven Tyler's hand was from Aerosmith. And here's a look at Studio B. There's the control room there we were just inside of. It is awesome in here. And these are the isolation rooms in here where most of the vocals are done.
Oh yeah.
The Studio B is absolutely amazing. As we look back in the control room we were just in a few minutes ago, that red carpet on the wall is the original carpet. We're heading inside the isolation room here. And this is one of the isolation rooms where most of the singers spend most of their time. So like, Aerosmith, Steven Tyler, all they would be inside here looking out at their bands and recording in here. There's another isolation room back behind here. This has been awesome so far. Like I said, we can't record the narration while they're doing the talking and things about the tour, but we can't record them once they're done. So there's a look back at Studio B, and we'll head over, I think, to Studio A here in a few minutes. We have made it over to Studio A. This is their main large recording studio in here. Same recording studios, home with a Muscle Shoals sound. Some of the isolation rooms. Projection on the wall is pretty cool. We're going to work our way back out of here to the main room. This is amazing. Look at the wood floor here in the middle. Pianos, drums. There's control room there. I just love everything is original. Still amazing. More little rooms in here. And back to look at the whole control room B, or control B, recording studio B in here. So that was Fame Studios. Next up is some coffee. We're gonna stop by the dam probably here in a little bit too, but look at that, new hat right in front of Fame Studios. I loved it so much. The history was awesome here. Listening to the music inside was just amazing. That's the music they recorded in the studio here. Just so much history and just being in there. I love how they haven't renovated it. This is my favorite thing we've done so far on this trip. It's just been amazing. So look at there, Fame and Fame. Matching hat with the building there. Let's go grab some coffee, but y'all, do this tour. Y'all are gonna love it. It's been amazing in there. For coffee, we stopped by the Forge Coffee Shop. Here's a look at their main menu. They have all the drinks here, including Alani Witch's Brew, which is pretty awesome. All the Alani drinks. There's all these great looking treats they have over here. Oh, look fantastic. And then over here, they have their fall menu. So I went with that apple crisp latte right there. Gonna give that a try, but very good sounding menu here. We got our liquid fuel, iced coffee at the Forge right here. It's like still brand new. You can still smell the wood and everything. It's like a brand new coffee shop. This is that apple crisp latte. It's amazing. It's amazing. Coffee, caramelly, and like a tart apple in there too. Oh, that's so, so good. I think we're gonna head over to the dam now to see that for a quick second, but man, come get this crisp latte here. The apple crisp latte, it's so good here at the Forge. And again, everything in this town is just so close to each other. So we're like maybe a mile and a half from Fame. We're about, look at my hat there. We're about a mile and a half from the Fame recording studios. So go get some coffee. Now, time for the dam. There's a view of the waters there in the dam. And we learned they call this the Niagara of the South. Look how fast the currents are in the water there. It is moving on. It is absolutely beautiful out here. Look at that. And then straight ahead is the waterfall. The walk is absolutely worth it. The main waterfall is just straight ahead, but this one's like a little cave, underground stream coming out. And there's two benches here. Now these seats here, you can just sit here, drink some coffee, and just fully relax. It's absolutely beautiful views from the seats out here, and the sounds, absolutely amazing sounds. Very peaceful, very tranquil out here. There's the second one. It's actually kind of flooding almost the road here. And Dad's like down in the other waterfall, or the main waterfall down there. There's water trickling off the mountain side here, the cliff side. It is beautiful through here. Oh, you see my brother's shirt blowing the wind up there. It's windy in the fall too, from the waterfall. Wow. Wow. Oh, look at this. Wow, this is amazing. The sounds, the looks, it's just amazing. Oh, it's windy. It is windy. So that was our day in Muscle Shoals. What an awesome day that was. You know, great coffee, great lunch. We enjoyed the Alabama Music Hall of Fame there. That museum was great. It's been a long time since we've been there. You know, seeing Helen Keller and all that history was great. And just everything today was awesome. Also the Fame recording studios. I love that. That was my favorite part of the day. And it was just really cool seeing all the history in there and learning about it. And not only that, but also listening to the music of the songs that were recorded in those studios too. Like Aretha Franklin, you know, she was there singing in that studio. We were just there listening to her music in that studio. So that was really cool. That's where I got this new hat from. And so that's another hat for the collection. And then in the day here at Wilson Dam, that's where we're walking back now. So definitely go to the top and the overlook. It's awesome from up there, and then end your day like we did down here with that waterfall and everything. I mean, that is spectacular. And they call it the Niagara Falls or the Niagara of the South, and then all the power stations and all that. But when you're up there, it definitely feels like you're at Niagara Falls. The wind, the mist, your clothes are wet. It's just amazing. So, did you have fun, Dad?
It's a wonderful day. I spent the whole day with my sons. What more could you want?
The waterfall was amazing.
Well, I don't know. Spending a day with my sons is pretty good.
But there you go. Like I said, I highly recommend that lunch place too. Those chicken and waffles are great. And that Forge coffee shop, oh man, that apple latte is amazing. So thank y'all for joining us for a day down here in Muscle Shoals. And with that being said, the nerds are out.